the love and compassion for the people. And for that, since this is my anointing, it is the love of the Father that stood out in this ministry, the love and compassion for the people. And for that, I am being vilified. I am being crucified. The accusations that I received because of this compassion I'm bringing to the whole world today, like Jesus Christ. They have crucified me so many, many times already. But this love never ends. Jesus Christ's love not ended in the cross. It survived even in the cross.
2025 for the Kingdom of Jesus Christ, or KOJC, was a year of blessings, miracles, of joy, and a year of victory, despite the hardships, trials, obstacles, and temptations. The Kingdom Nation, composed of millions of Kingdom citizens across the country and the world, has remained steadfast, resolute, and unshaken in its commitment, obedience, loyalty, dedication, and faith in the words of the Almighty Father through His appointed Son, Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy. In thanksgiving for the year that was, and for the blessings that the Father through the appointed Son has bestowed for this year, sons and daughters of the Almighty Father all over the National Capital Region, and the neighboring provinces in Luzon have gathered together for the first live special Thanksgiving and worship presentation at the Inarez Sports Arena in Pasig City.
Handa na po ba kayo sa matatag na Pilipinas?
Only weeks later, the appointed Son made his political debut, campaigning on transformative platforms that promised real, tangible change for the Filipino people. His priority projects are rooted in his vision for the Philippines to achieve first world status, a society marked by the absence of corruption, violence, and injustice.
Para sa Diyos at Pilipinas nating mahal.
The campaigns that followed introduced people to Pastor Apollo, his love for the nation, and his dedication to saving souls.
Kaya po ako kuminsan ay nagpapasalamat ng personal kay Pastor Apollo Quiboloy. Dahil siya po, sa kabila ng lahat ng pagsubok at paghamon na binibigay sa kanya ng daigdig, siya po ay nagpapaalala sa atin na manalangin.
Maraming salamat sa KOJC for showing the Filipino people kung ano ang itsura ng Pilipino kapag tayo ay nagkakaisa at nagmamahal ng bansa ng totoo. Kayo ang resibo ni Pastor.
Tandaan natin, righteousness exalts a nation. Ang kailangan natin ay isang righteous person na si Pastor Quiboloy.
Alam po nyo, napakahirap kumampanya na walang kandidato. Pero may punla na iniwan si Pastor Quiboloy sa inyong lahat. Ang hindi nating makikita, isang tao. Pero equivalent yun ng napakaraming tao na sumusuporta at nagmamahal sa Kanya. Kayo po ang una sa kampanyang ito na nakagawa ng nationwide kick-off.
Yung pag-organize ng rally na ito, mga tao po ito ni Pastor Quiboloy. Napaka-well-organized po nito. Itong taong ito, isang charismatic, spiritual leader po at may leadership po. Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy!
Na-inspire niyo po ako nung nakita ko yung siege ng KOJC. Na-inspire, yes. Dahil dito ko nakita kung anong klaseng merong liderato, anong klaseng leader si Pastor Quiboloy, na kayo ay may disiplina, totoong may pagmamahal sa Diyos, at hindi kayo nagtanim ng galit. Doon ko ho nakita na lahat ng ibinibintang kay pastor ay walang katotohanan.
Nakita namin kung paano sumagip si Pastor Quiboloy ng mga buhay at kaluluwa ng mga Pilipino. Ito ang kailangan ng ating bansa. Kung paanong binago ni Pastor Apollo Quiboloy ang libo-libo at milyon-milyong buhay upang maniwala na ang Pilipinas ay magiging maganda, magiging maunlad at magiging first class na bansa.
This expansion allowed the kingdom's members and leaders to reach previously untouched areas, entering new territories to connect and meet hungry souls who were receptive to the Son's spiritual teachings, and many have embraced the Son's message. Kingdom citizens and kingdom leaders from around the Philippines and the world also flew home to the New Jerusalem in Davao City, Philippines, for the annual International Kingdom Leaders Convention. Their week-long stay in New Jerusalem kicked off with a special live Thanksgiving and worship presentation. Sons and daughters filled the KOJC Cathedral with offerings of adoration and praise to the Almighty Father, and be back home to be with the appointed Son in spirit and in truth. After which, a series of seminars and fellowships ensued in the days that followed, with some being held at the Kingdom's Prayer Mountain at the Paradise Garden of Eden Restored in Tamayong, Davao City. The Kingdom leaders also had a chance to visit the Kingdom's Museum, The IKLC wouldn't be complete without the trek at the Glory Mountain. Commune with nature and fellowship on the manna of revelations with the Kingdom administrators.
My experience is good. I like the ability to be here and get the resources and the information I need that I can take back with me and apply to my ministry there and my area of responsibility. So that's the one thing I really was excited to see, the literature and the different presentations.
Taos puso po kami nagpapasalamat kay Pastor sa lahat ng mga pagtuturo niya at sa lessons because of the experience that we had. Talagang nakadagdag ng kaalaman, karunungan, pag-uunawa at yung lalawak pa yung pag-iisip mo kung ano ang kingdom.
Pag pumunta kami dito sa New Jerusalem, talagang nare-recharge kami, nadadagdagan pa yung more na kaalaman namin para ma-share din namin kung makabalik na kami sa aming mga areas of responsibilities.
Back at the central compound, sons and daughters feasted on the fresh manna of revelation delivered by the appointed Son of God in celebration of the 40th anniversary of the establishment of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ. In just 40 years, the world saw the exponential growth of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ, from a humble beginning of 15 members to millions of sons and daughters worldwide, with the gospel of the kingdom covering the world 4 decades after, affecting and touching lives with the light of the sun.
Di
deserve ng iyong yakap. Inema ko.
This only shows that this is not the making of an ordinary man, but of a man ordained by the Father for a special mission of saving souls, of propagating his words to all humanity. The Kingdom marked 2025 with numerous momentous occasions and anniversaries, including the 51st anniversary of Pastor Apollo Quiboloy's anointing on March 20th, 1974, 22nd anniversary of the Declaration of Sonship to the world, and the Kingdom's commemoration of the 2nd anniversary of the beginning of the glorification era in the life of the appointed Son. These celebrations were coupled with glorious anointed songs of worship with the appointed Son as the whole Kingdom nation. Thank the Almighty Father through the appointed Son for all that he has done. This spiritual transformation is universal, reaching and covering everyone, regardless of age, race, culture, or background, who opens their hearts and minds to the Almighty Father's words, as preached by the appointed Son, and decides to follow the Father's will. This commitment is visibly demonstrated by the massive baptismal rites being conducted in the Philippines and throughout the world. Among the newly baptized souls are those who first heard or have come to know the name of the appointed Son. Painted in allegations and accusations, however, their curiosity was piqued and found enlightenment upon hearing and learning of the Father's words, seeing those words clearly manifested in the life of the appointed Son. They are the ones whose lives have been changed upon hearing the voice of the Son and have understood the Kingdom doctrine, the manna of revelations coming from the Father, through the appointed Son, and choose to enter into the ark of their salvation. The Kingdom's foreign works also welcome batches of new entrants into the Father's fold, who found enlightenment and salvation through the fresh manna of revelations delivered by the appointed Son.
Kingdom Children Growth School is a blessing to the kingdom because we help nurture all the children here growing up into the kingdom culture of repentance, obedience, commitment, dedication, loyalty, and obedience to His will.
Among the many aspects of evangelizing is the vital work of child evangelism, which birthed the Kingdom Child Evangelism and the Kingdom Children Growth School. Under the guidance of the appointed Son, whom they regard as a second father, the goal is to implant the manna of revelations, kingdom culture, and values, training the children in the path from which they will not stray. From a young age, these kingdom kids are trained to be responsible in thoughts, words, and in deeds. They are carefully nurtured in a secure environment designed to develop their potential, where they always feel safe, loved, protected, and fully cared for. Amidst the pervasive lure of modernization and the internet's distractions, the appointed Son delivers the unadulterated words of the Almighty Father. This message has not only attracted youths and young adults as well, globally, but has deeply engaged them, guiding them away from worldly temptations. This spiritual guidance redirects their focus, helping them prioritize a sanctified and dignified life lived in accordance with the Father's will. Consequently, various Kingdom Light congregations across the Philippines and the world were also established to accommodate the growing number of Kingdom citizens, sympathizers, covenant partners, and followers of the Son. Kingdom Sentinels of Light being established across the globe continue to grow in numbers. The Kingdom of Jesus Christ's reach continues to grow exponentially. While the world viewed the controversies and false allegations against the appointed Son, Pastor Apollo, as a major blow to the KOJC, what might have been a stumbling block to the congregation has instead turned into blessings. Kingdom Sentinels of Light have opened one after another, not just here in the Philippines, but across the globe, amplified also by the online presence of the KOJC. This expansion reached more souls, who became inquisitive about the appointed Son's teachings and the words of the Almighty Father. Above all, they sought to understand how a congregation continues to sow good seeds despite relentless tirades and attacks against it.
Even during the times of the Kingdom Nation underwent persecution, very great harvest talaga. The message of the Son is enough talaga na nagkaroon sila ng conviction para pumasok sa kaharian na it's harvest time. Harvest time po sa souls po. Every part of the world.
Maraming nakakilala talaga kay Pastor. Marami na rin na nagsisimba sa Tokyo KLC. Iba daw kasi doon nila nakita na ginawa na sa Kingdom pero hindi lumaban ang mga member. Talaga nagpakumbaba. Kaya hanggang ngayon marami pumapasok na ngayon nagba-Bible study na rin.
Marami din nagsasabi na against kay Pastor pero marami nagtatanggol kay Pastor. Pastor is really the appointed Son that kasi walang makakagawang tao kung walang kuwan sa Diyos, sa connected sa Diyos. Yeah, that's what they said to me. Kasi when you approach people to inviting people to go to the church, they're saying like, oh yeah, okay, we're going, something like that. They like Pastor when attending the service. They said, yeah, he's the one who is telling the truth, like he's preaching the right thing because Pastor is saying like about the love.
The whole Kingdom Nation is one big spiritual family where no one is left behind. While we operate through diverse functions and ministries, we all follow one head, the appointed Son, who continuously aligns us to the supreme will of the Almighty Father. Kingdom citizens are defined by their unwavering faith and trust in the Almighty Father. As the Son said, everything is already scripted and planned out by the Father. Everything has already been written down and is only waiting to happen in our midst. This unyielding unity and faith of the Kingdom Nation to the Almighty Father through the appointed Son guides every son and daughter towards spiritual maturity. They become individuals who can weather the storms of trials and testing, entering this glorification era with the Son, forged by trials and strengthened by their faith.
That's why these are the worshipers the Father wanted to have. Those that worship Him in spirit and in truth, under the leadership of the appointed Son. And now it is all replicated in you. And you have to stand for the Father through the Son right now and be my manifestation everywhere you go, every time you see, and every time you engage in your ministries.
As the Kingdom of Jesus Christ looks forward to 2026, it waits in anticipation, the blessings that will be unfolding before our eyes as the appointed Son has already proclaimed that the 41st year is a year of jubilee, it's a year of victory, and it is a year of joy and matchless provisions for the Kingdom Nation. The Jose Maria College Foundation, Incorporated, is among the top schools in Davao City. Founded in 2002, it aims to provide quality but affordable education to the children and the youth. Since its inception, it has followed the guiding principle of its founding president, Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy, to deliver the ACQ brand of education, which is assured, consistent, quality education to its students. Jose Maria College Foundation, Incorporated, or JMCFI, is frequently recognized for its modern campus, top-notch facilities, conducive learning environment, and safe space for everyone. However, above all these, JMCFI maintains a high standard of academic excellence by quality teaching and instruction across all levels. It also integrates rigorous, board exam-oriented curricula and specialized review programs.
I want to share with you the educational standard of how I want a student to have. It is excellence. Yung standard ng school na ito is excellence.
This commitment has consistently produced top-tier graduates who achieve impressive passing rates in professional licensure examinations, especially for 2025. Particularly in the fields of social work with 88.46 overall pass rate, 94.74% pass rate for the first-time takers, and 76.02% national passing rate. Psychology in the psychometrician licensure exam with 83.33% overall pass rate. In criminology, the JMCFI has achieved an impressive 100% pass rate for 8 consecutive years now. JMCFI also recorded impressive passing rates for education, with 100% pass rate for the Bachelor of Elementary Education for the first-time takers, with a national pass rate of 46.77%. The Bachelor of Secondary Education, meanwhile, garnered 85.71% pass rate with 62.27 national passing rate. It recorded another 100 pass rate for the College of Teacher Education for the September 2025 licensure examination. The JMCFI community also lauded its new civil engineers after passing the April and November 2025 civil engineering licensure exam. JMCFI also welcomed its new accountants after passing the May 2025 licensure examination for certified public accountants. The institution also produced new batches of physicians with a heart as the JMCFI College of Medicine, records commendable pass rates higher than the national passing rate for 2 consecutive years in the March physicians licensure examinations. Meanwhile, in the field of law, the JMCFI College of Law topped in various subjects based on the Legal Education Board's Bar Performance Analysis Report released this year. JMCFI's Bachelor of Science Tourism Management also aced the SABRE validation exam for tourism students, marking a 100% pass rate. With this, the JMCFI secured the 20th spot among Mindanao's top universities in the 2025 AD Scientific Index report. This is based on the latest survey conducted on July 17, 2025. In a bid to strengthen its educational initiatives, JMCFI partnered with both local and international schools to establish a local and international academic partnership focused on research collaboration, faculty and student exchanges, and joint academic programs. The initiative also highlights the institution's focus on faculty development and scholarly engagement. Beyond the academics, JMCFI also demonstrated its commitment to holistic development as students reaped a prestigious collection of accolades in diverse competitions throughout the year. From high-stakes academic decathlons and technical skills showcases to intense athletic tournaments, J. Marians consistently reached the podium, proving that the institution's culture of excellence extends far beyond the classroom and into the arenas of sports, arts, and professional innovation. JMC Kings, the ever-dynamic basketball team of Jose Maria College Foundation, Incorporated, never fails to bring home the victory in every tournament. This year alone, JMC Kings brought home 3 championship titles, including the 3rd MJFC Intercollegiate Basketball Tournament in September, the Kasadyat Saya sa Tagum Basketball Intercollegiate Tournament in November, and the recent historic win in the Dasafi Season 1 Championship Games, hailing JMC Kings as its first ever champion. And as always, the team is thankful for the unwavering support and trust of the founding president, Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy.
Pastor, maraming salamat Pastor sa support and sa opportunity na makapaglaro para sa school. So Pastor, mamiss ka na namin kasi tagal natin din nakalaro. Tapos kay Jim, nantay ka na namin makauwi. Pastor, miss you talaga. At thank you talaga Pastor sa walang sawa ko sa since day 1. Thank you talaga Pastor sa opportunity mo na binigay. Sana makatulong ka pa ng ibang kabataan na katulad ko.
Pastor, maraming salamat nang dahil sa suporta mo, nakuha din natin. Mula noon hanggang ngayon, kahit wala si Pastor, nandito pa rin yung suporta niya. Salamat Pastor, maraming salamat. Pastor, para sa iyo ito! Woo! Ikaw ang inspiration ng JMC Kings, Pastor. Your support, your prayers, na lahat. Pastor, para sa iyo ito. Thank you very much sa suporta mo, Pastor. Thank you. Ang championship nito para sa iyo to, sir.
It was also in 2025 where the JMCFI College of Law competed in the Price Media Law Moot Court competition at the University of Oxford, London, United Kingdom. The team qualified directly for the international final round, becoming one of only 3 Philippine schools to reach this stage. This marked JMCFI College of Law's first participation in the competition. JMCFI also earned the ASEAN University Network Quality Assurance AUNQA certification for its 4 flagship programs: Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Bachelor of Secondary Education major in English, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, and Bachelor of Science in Criminology, respectively.
In this school, my vision is to raise up the standard of your mentality that you can be at par with first world people who have the mentality of a first world country.
JMCFI President and Director for Quality Assurance and Planning represented Jose Maria College Foundation, Incorporated at the AUNQA Chief Quality Officers CQO meeting on November 7, 2025, held at University Malaya, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, focusing on academic quality, institutional excellence, and regional collaboration within the ASEAN University Network AUNQA. JMCFI's participation focused on strengthening internal quality assurance, promoting external QA collaboration, and integrating digital QA innovations, aligning its programs with regional and international standards, and advancing contributions to UN SDGs 4, 9, 16, and 17. The JMCFI College of Medicine also proudly reinforced its growing international research presence through its participation in the Joint International Tropical Medicine Meeting 2025 in Bangkok, Thailand. A major highlight of JMCFI's participation was the successful presentation of 2 peer-reviewed research studies. With over 600 participants from 34 countries, JDMM 2025 fostered a rich environment for knowledge exchange, interdisciplinary dialogue, and the building of research networks aimed at addressing complex global health challenges. Deeply ingrained in the JMCFI identity is altruism, where students are taught that true success is measured by the service they render to those who have less in life. This commitment to social responsibility is brought to life through regular outreach programs, with the College of Law providing legal aid to marginalized individuals, while the College of Medicine and Allied Health Sciences conducts comprehensive medical missions, providing vital healthcare services to underserved local communities. Moreover, JMCFI is also home to hundreds of gift of education scholars who were given a chance to study in the institution for free. This is in line with the founding president's mission to provide free education to all deserving students who don't have the capacity to send themselves to school. These milestones from the past year serve as a powerful testament to JMCFI's unwavering commitment to cultivate globally competitive professionals who balance technical and educational mastery with a deep sense of character. By bridging high-level academic success with the core values of honesty, integrity, and service, the institution continues to mold graduates who are not only prepared to lead in their chosen industries, but are also dedicated to making a meaningful impact on society. In a year of global uncertainty, the question isn't how the kingdom of Jesus Christ survived, but how it managed to thrive. In its 40th year, the kingdom of Jesus Christ celebrates a season of triumph. This is the year where every trial has turned into victory, proving that the Almighty Father's resources and His people remain unshakable. A year where past tests have been transformed into great victories. The victory of the kingdom nation is not sustained by human effort, but by one unshakable principle: total obedience to the Father's will. By placing the love of God above all and loving one's neighbor as oneself, the very essence of 1 Corinthians 13, self-interest is completely stripped away. When the self is removed, the root of greed is destroyed. This is the spiritual reality that makes the impossible possible. It is why there is zero corruption in the kingdom nation. Because every action is governed by divine love and obedience, the result is a nation of absolute integrity. And under the leadership of Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy, integrity is not a slogan. It is the engine of boundless humanitarianism. Pure service extends to our planet. SPM ensures every contribution translates directly into action. In 2025, the Philippines faced one of its most disaster-prone years on record, testing the limits of national and local resilience. KOJC's commitment to pure service was put to the test as the country navigated a rapid succession of natural calamities. From mangrove rehabilitation to the reforestation of Glory Mountain, this is the act of planting a sustainable future. Sunshine Philippines movement is preparing for the future. Under the visionary leadership of Pastor Apollo C. Quiboloy, the Sunshine Philippines movement, SPM, continues its relentless mission to reforest the archipelago through the massive One Tree, One Nation campaign. Since its inception in 2005, which saw the miraculous transformation of Glory Mountain in Tamyong, Davao City, from a barren wasteland into a lush forest of hundreds of thousands of pine trees, this movement has united thousands of volunteers in a singular goal: making the Philippines green again. From the majestic heights of the Sierra Madre mountain range in Camp Vizcarra, Isabela, and Nueva Ecija, to the coastal and urban landscapes of Dagupan, Antipolo, Batangas, Aklan, and Capiz, the spirit of environmental stewardship is thriving. The campaign's footprint expands across the Visayas, including Negros Occidental, Negros Oriental, Bohol, Cebu, and the provinces of Leyte and Southern Leyte. Deep in Mindanao, the mission remains steadfast in North and South Cotabato, Zamboanga, Bukidnon, Agusan del Norte, Tagum City, and throughout Davao City, from Lasang and Marilog to the sacred grounds of Tamayong, and Kitbog, Sarangani. This nationwide Greening the Philippines campaign proves that when a nation is united under a divine mission, there is no mountain too steep and no land too parched to be restored to its former glory. The Sunshine Philippines movement launches Reforest Cebu 2026 with its second tree planting activity in Barangay Luceran, Cebu City, reinforcing its commitment to environmental restoration. Building on the earlier planting in Barangay Tabunan, the initiative has now planted thousands of local and native trees, highlighting the importance of long-term care, community partnership, and collective action to protect the environment for future generations.
Napakahalaga ng ginawa nating launching ng Reforest Cebu kasi isa sa causes nung mga flash floods sa baba, sa plain is because of the water na galing dito sa bundok, sa taas. Kasi kung nakikita natin yung palibot, denuded na siya, wala na masyadong puno. Kaya yung call to tree plant, a call to reforest, although parang late siya dahil nga sa maraming development na hindi na napansin, pero hindi pa rin naman tayo nahuhuli kasi there are still, of course, young generations are coming.
In 2025, a powerful display of collective commitment took root on Glory Mountain. Thousands of seedlings were diligently sown, driven by the hands of countless volunteers who converged from different global communities, transforming the landscape and upholding the promise of environmental restoration. Stewardship encompasses the original inhabitants of the land. The United Indigenous Peoples Heritage of the Philippines, UNIFIL, is a coordinated act of compassion.
Nandun na yun sa puso niya kaagad na, kahit sino ka pa, from the IP ka man, from the Muslim ka man, mahirap ka man o hindi, yung alam mo yun yung puso niya na tumulong. Yun talaga yung importante, yung he is so very passionate. That's why, ang kagaya sa kanya is, meron siyang